My name is Zach. This channel is Bad Back Zach. I'm fat ex-drug addict trying to change his life. Should I say ex-drug addict? I don't know if he ever fully stopped. I don't know. Point is, welcome. I just realized what kind of hair day I'm having today. Holy crap. That's wild. Today is cardio. We are running. Nay, we are walking away from our problems while staying in the same spot. Yeah. Man, it is going to be tough to read the chat from here, but we'll figure that out. Treadmills are kind of lame, you know, I get it. But they work. They work as a warm-up. Decently low impact. Plus, when it's early in the morning, like, I guess 7 a.m. isn't all that early. Your body still just has to get moving. Man. Indoor cardio is boring. It just is. So to anybody who joins, thanks for keeping me company. You rock. I had music on in the background of my last live stream, and then YouTube smacked me on the hand, said no sir. Which really sucks, to be honest. It's pretty crazy. When I was a kid, I had a YouTube channel, and there weren't a lot of rules, you know? Now it's like YouTube themselves identified the artist and every single song just by what was lightly playing in the background. Pretty amazing. Maybe one day I'll have a camera on one of those tracks that can like move around so people can like feel like they're moving with me. That'd be nice. To the people who underestimate walking, I get it. It is lame, super lame. But like, I lost 60 pounds just walking. It's crazy. My wife told me the other day, it's 10,000 steps a day will burn between 300 and 500 calories, depending on who you are. That's substantial. If you eat yourself into like a 300 calorie deficit, and then you're getting 10,000 plus steps a day, that's sick. You have to lose weight, right? At least you'd hope. Lighting in here is trash. I'll give it that. So, treadmill for 10 minutes, then it's elliptical, and then it's stationary bike until I die. Stationary bike is probably the worst. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works. Making the decision to exercise every day, it's a tough one. You gotta set aside time for it. You know, if you're trying to exercise to lose weight, you're adjusting your diet around it. What am I saying? If you're trying to gain muscle, you have to adjust your diet around it. It's not easy. Tough decision for a lot of people to make, myself included. I've struggled with it for a long time. But even though it's boring, with every single step on the treadmill, you just have to keep reminding yourself that it's worth it. If you're into like vanity or anything like that, you could also just view it as like, I'm doing something right now that most people don't do. Most people are not up in the gym right now. That in itself can be motivation, you know? I can't wait till the summertime when I can just walk outside though. In all fairness, it's just a little chilly today. It's not too bad. I could have walked outside, but I'd rather be warm. Well, it's good. Good to see you. Today's a cardio day. We're just treadmilling. Treadmilling? Is that a thing? I don't know. Elliptical for a little bit and a stationary bike till we die. I was just saying running outside is trash. But I can't wait for the summertime to do it again. Yeah, good morning to you. Where do you live? What time is it where you live? .808? Oh, okay. An hour ahead of me. Where would that be? 8:08 a.m. Okay. I'm in Denver. It's like 7 here, 7:08. Oklahoma. I did not know that was a different time zone. Huh. Or do you guys just not partake in daylight savings time? The Sooners. And some, I guess this Sunday, the clocks are supposed to spring forward. I'm excited for that. Getting dark by like 4:35 p.m. I'm out, Girl Scout. Different time zone here. Oh, yeah, I had no idea. That's crazy. You'll find the more we get to know each other, I know nothing about a lot. That's definitely something I should have known. I can never get myself to do that. When you see people power walking, they're really getting into it, the hips like that. I don't care what other people think of me. I just I can't get there. And for anybody wondering, it's 8.5 incline at 3.2 miles an hour. At that point, I would just run. Right? Have you ever seen, it's like the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's fastest walker? He like professionally walks. There's this much of a difference between his walking and a jog. I actually don't know how it's not considered jogging. Like both feet leave the ground and everything. All right. 10 minutes on the treadmill. Let's go to the lamest machine in the gym. And when I say lame, I mean elliptical lame, dudes. How can I position this so I can actually see what's being said? I want to talk to you guys. So far, you guys have been excellent to talk with, sincerely. Once again, I love that caffeine is right there up in your name. I took some pre-workout this morning. Caffeine is important. The chat went away. I don't know how to get it back. Do I just click that? There we go. Okay, I had it. It's back. Bro, screw that. That's crazy. If he did that for like a good amount of time, that dude's a beast. Like, the Stairmaster is no joke. Sometimes I will do that. I'll just hop on it for like 20, 30 minutes. Crazy. There we go. That's another like machine in the gym that for some reason people love making fun of it. People love making fun of the Stairmaster. It's like if you respect that thing, you can get a crazy workout in, dude. I have come off that thing just like drenched in sweat before. Very, very cool. Good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. You rock. Ooh, that's awesome, you know? I like that. I never thought I would do live streaming because it's just me in the gym. I try to make it as entertaining as I can, but if people continue to come back, talk with me, make some friends, that whole thing, I'm into that. Encouraging each other to do better, that whole jazz, you know? I really like that. It's tough to find motivation sometimes to do stuff like this, you know? And for me, I try to pull motivation in the gym from two places. One of them is sometimes I'm not in great shape. Like, look at all this, you know what I mean? But people sometimes look at me and what I'm doing, and they go, I would like to do that too. You're doing enough. And like, being there for somebody else is great. But more importantly, seeing people and talking with people that are where I want to be. That is awesome. That is like the most encouraging to me. Some people feel intimidated by people in the gym that are like miles ahead of where they currently are. It's like, for all we know, those people were at one point are where we are now, right? They just spent the time. It's a big thing. They just took the time. And that's probably the most frustrating part about this entire gym thing. It's just like the time that it takes to accomplish the goals. Some people are able to just crash course it, you know? Some people are able to crash course it in like 4 months. They just accomplish every fitness goal that they have. And I know I'm not that person, you know? But I also think sometimes those people make lifestyle changes that they can't sustain. So they'll lose all the weight, then the weight goes back up, you know? And that's not good. I think whatever you try to do to lose weight or build muscle or whatever, even if it takes a little longer, you should develop habits that you can do long term, you know? I think that's the only way it works. But I'm not all that familiar with it myself. Whew. You know, this whole losing weight live thing, I really hope one day it catches on. Right now I'm just using my phone, but I hope that one day, like, I've got a nice live recording setup that I can have in a gym. And like, how dope would it be if it was just a live stream with like hundreds of people just all working out together? You know? I don't know if something like that is already out there, but even if it is, having one of my own, that'd be fucking awesome. That really would be awesome. Just to have like a community of people on YouTube, don't know each other in real life, hopping on a live stream, and all just trying to get better together. All at different phases of the workout spectrum, you know? That's me, I'm speaking it into the universe. My big thing is to feel like I'm capable of something like that. I really need to accomplish my own goals. Whoever just tuned in, what's good? If you're new, my name is Zach, nice to meet you. I'm a big guy, ex-drug addict, just trying to change his life, what up? Yeah, like, lead by example, that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like a lot of people, they talk about leading something or being something, but it's literally all just talk, you know? Whereas, if you be about it, I think people are much more inclined to listen to what you have to say. But I don't know. It would be cool to develop a community here and then do a meetup at some point, you know? When I was younger, when I was like 12, I had a YouTube channel that gained some success actually. And at that time, there were like YouTube get-togethers. People would organize a meet amongst like YouTubers. I don't know that happens too much now, but it would be sick. It'd be really sick. I never want anybody to feel judged either. That's a big thing. I feel like the thing that held me back for a long time, the thing that holds a lot of people back, is the feeling of being judged. You don't want to be judged by people you know. But somehow it feels worse if it's strangers, which doesn't really make sense. To whoever's watching, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Zach. But like, the only way you can get better is if you're in the gym. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You can't worry about what other people in the gym think. You can only worry about what you're doing yourself, right? Otherwise, it's always going to stay the same. Whoever's watching, how do you feel about that? You know? You want to look at other people and feel like they're kind of judging you, especially in the gym. But it's like, the only way we're going to get to where they are is if we do this. You know? Just my thought. Yeah, for sure. At this stage, I largely don't care what people think in general, but I think a lot of people really struggle with that, especially those that like grew up with the internet all the time. There's a lot more toxic judging on the internet than there is positive criticism and like pushing, you know? So it's easy to feel judged when a lot of the times it is judgment. Uh, 8 seconds, we hit 10 minutes. Man, there it is. So I was gonna go do the bike for a while, but stairs were mentioned. Should I do that? That is the absolute right mentality. I agree with that. Positive reinforcement goes a long way for sure. Encouragement goes a long way. But the amount of people that are successful because people told them, like, you can't do this, you're never gonna do this, they're like, all right, bitch, watch me do this incredible stuff. Woo. I don't know. Try to focus less on like what people mean when they say things and how I take it. I think if you can adjust how you accept everything, you'll be like way happier in the end. You know, that's just me though. If someone's being kind to you, you can perceive that as being negative. But if someone's being mean, you can somehow perceive that as being positive, and it's like at the end of the day, you're the one who's winning or losing, so you decide. I gained the majority of my subscribers through shorts. Well, good for you, man. Yeah, I've been at it for like 8 months. It is a wonderful journey, I'm not gonna lie. So like 5-6 months ago, I was doing a thing called Average Guy Changes His Life, and I posted shorts every single day. And I had a couple shorts get over 10,000 views. Every short was getting consistently 3,000 to 4,000 views at one point. But then I decided to get sober, and sobriety was like the biggest challenge of my life. And I coped with like eating a bunch of food, and I didn't work out super intently like I am now. Do I regret it? No, because I'm 6 months sober after like a decade of drug and alcohol abuse. Don't regret that. But my channel did lose that momentum. And unfortunately, my long form content, I never posted it consistently enough, nor did I evolve it enough to really have it gain any traction. You'll notice my long form videos get 30 views, 40 views, and I think I have maybe 4 or 5 videos with over 100 views. The click-through rate is trash, the retention is trash, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing it, trying to get better, tell better stories, connect with people more. Piece of advice for you is just don't blame the algorithm. Don't blame the algorithm, do not blame the audience. If your content is not getting views, like mine currently is not getting views, I personally blame myself for not making good enough content. And that goes back to what we were saying earlier. Instead of focusing on people judging me, I'm putting it all on myself because that's the only thing I can control. I know that one day I'm gonna publish a video that does well, A, because I do it well enough, and B, it gets pushed to the right audience for the video. Those two things together, first little glimpse of success. So, biggest piece of advice I can give you on that, content is fun. My sub goal, I mean, I want to sit there and tell you 1,000. Honestly, I'm at almost 600 right now, and I didn't think I would ever get that far. But at the same time, let me put it into perspective for you of whether or not subscriber number matters. I have almost 600 subscribers. You are the only person watching this live stream right now. I've been streaming for almost 30 minutes. I think 4 people have joined in half an hour. My long form videos get 40 views. My shorts get around 500, and 90% of those are not my subscribers. So I think my real goal at this point, subscriber count is great, but I want to get to know people and connect with people that connect with my content. So it's like, I'd rather have 100 subscribers and 50 of them vibe with my content than have 600 subscribers and 20 of them vibe with my content. Do you know what I mean? I want to connect with people. It's another really good piece of advice I'll give you is this. If you're starting a YouTube channel, I'm sure you've looked up like Think Media and vidIQ and channels like that. How to get big on YouTube. Just remember, their content, their livelihood, their job is to constantly just give you content. They're not allowed to wake up one day and go, oh, I got no advice to give you today. They constantly have to find reasons to give you advice. That's their business. So is there a lot of valuable information in there? Yeah. Is there some fluff for their own numbers just to put it out there so they can make money? Also, yeah. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You just have to recognize that. At the end of the day, just post. Post, get better, create your own story, follow the dream. It may take years. What's up, Drew? But that's all you can do. The people that start posting immediately and just immediately gain success, they're either hyper unique, incredibly lucky, or both. Are there any challenges that you're facing? Are there any struggles that you're facing yourself? Let's see. Editing. I get that. Let me see. Can I set this up like this? Is this a thing? That works out perfectly. Look at that. Yeah, editing is hard. What software are you using? CapCut. I used CapCut for 6 months. The reason why I stopped is because TikTok owns CapCut. So when the ban happened, I didn't have an editing software. For anybody watching in the future, this is Stairmaster, 65 steps per minute, and I'll be going for 10 minutes. But yeah, I switched over to DaVinci Resolve. It's way more complicated, but it does a lot. What kind of content do you post? Okay. So you're putting yourself out there, that's good. Look up, if you don't already know, L cuts and J cuts. Letter L cuts, letter J cuts. That is something I try to do in all of my long form content. If you're already familiar, sorry for the brief explanation, but basically, L cuts and J cuts are a way to transition between scenes. So, if I'm one place, and in the next place I'm talking, you want to hear me talking before the scene change. That way it's not so abrupt. If I start talking and my mouth isn't moving.
You don't live now?
I am.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were making a video or not. How you doing today, bro?
Doing great yourself?
Pretty good.
Good. But yeah, if I'm talking and my mouth isn't moving, that is like a universal sign that there's going to be a scene cut coming soon. Makes the transition easier, more cinematic, less jolting. For sure. You can also do the opposite. Before an audio starts, you can transition to a visual, and then the audio matches up to the visual instead of the visual matching up to the audio. That's the difference between a J cut and an L cut. Makes a world of difference. lots of stuff like that that you can learn that one day. Random question, go ahead. Yeah, I have. I'm from Florida. Nah, I'm not a huge gun person, but I know how to use one. Why do you ask? Word. I'll check it out. One thing I will say to you, try to keep the content of your content specific and narrow if you can. Talking while doing this is hard. I made the mistake early on of making videos of a lot of different things. All it did was stunt the growth. But I mean, at the same time, I also believe in having fun with it. So if that's what you want to post and you enjoy it, arguably the most important thing. It's your channel, it's your life. Have fun. Stairs is crazy, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. People sleep on the Stairmaster. What a workout. You got it. I'll be posted every morning. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good day at work. To whoever just joined, hello, my name is Zach. Welcome to Losing Weight Live. Oh, well, today I'm doing 65 steps a minute. I've got 2 minutes left. It's a total of 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go to the stationary bike for 20 minutes. Just trying to lose weight, stay sober, achieve the goals, you know? It's very nice to meet you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I can't read the username from here. If we've talked before in the comments or something, good to see you again. One day at a time is right. One day at a time. That's all we can do, right? You can't say, I'm always going to work out, I'm never going to drink again, I'm never going to smoke again. Can't say anything like that. Only thing you can do is say, I'm not going to do it today, and then move on to tomorrow. Gotta tell you though, fitness really helps. Fitness and sobriety go together well. if you're struggling with sobriety. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care.
How far are you going today?
I'm doing 10 minutes treadmill, 10 minutes elliptical, 10 minutes on this, 20 minutes on the bike. Let's see. 431 feet climbed, 43 floors. Average speed 64.7. I guess that's stairs per minute. Oh man. Woo. Stairs are legit. Stairs are legit. Gotta be real. I don't know how I talked and did that. Ooh man. That was crazy. That sweat stain. Looks like I got a necklace on. Oh man. Well, it was nice talking with some of the people that follow me for sure. That's awesome. It's cool to engage with you guys in real time. Wow. No one really knew was popping by, but that's cool with me. Oh, that back crack was nice. Whew. I'm gonna chug some water real quick, y'all. Let me get that down. I wanna see you. Whew. This is one of those things, you'll hear me mention it constantly because it's true in fitness, it's true in sobriety, it's true in life. You can bow out in the moment and regret it later, or you can push through it in the moment and be happy later. It's like the only two options, you know? Like, when it comes to drinking alcohol, I've regretted drinking like hundreds of times in my life. I've never woken up the next day and regretted not drinking. Never. It's never happened once. This last New Year's, my wife and I were at a concert till 1 o'clock in the morning. Band of Horses played a New Year's show in downtown Denver. We did not have a sip of alcohol. It was the only sober New Year's we've had together in 12 years. When we woke up that morning, we were happy as clams, not hungover, tired because we were out so late, but I mean, we literally just went about our day, and the amount of people that were probably hurt. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Those people probably had a little more fun than us in the moment, but afterwards, we remembered every song, we remembered every person we met, every conversation we had. And that's legit. That's really legit, you know? Oh, man. I'm gonna wait like another 30 seconds before I do the bike. Wow. I will say one thing. Doing this with you guys really like pushes me to go a little harder than I usually do. I really appreciate it. No one's watching right now, but it's nice knowing that at any moment somebody can just join me. All right. Let's make this happen. I'm gonna chug a little more water first, and then we're gonna go on the bike for 20 minutes. We're gonna ditch this tripod here. post up here. That'd probably work. Whoa, there we go. Ah, dang it. Let's see. Does that work? Let me do this. Oh, this part of the stream is incredibly boring. I wish someone was watching to keep me company. In time. You know, that thing I was talking about earlier regarding having a live stream full of people working out together, I'm gonna make that happen. I don't know when or how, but I'm gonna make that happen. To the 2 people that just tuned in, very nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, my name's Zach. 20 minutes on the bike, and I'll talk with whoever wants to talk with me. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Trying to maintain 16 miles an hour for the next 20 minutes. I'm a bit of a chunker myself, so it's a challenge, but we gonna do it. 20 seconds in. You know, I'm gonna put it out into the universe right now. One day, these live streams are gonna be a bunch of people working out together, engaging with each other, connecting with each other. Across the whole spectrum of fitness. From people losing weight to people that are jacked. I just want a space where people can get together, talk to each other, and push each other. That'd be awesome. No judgment, just constructive criticism. That would be amazing. It really would be amazing. Welcome. My name is Zach. I'm trying to lose weight and stay sober. If you'd like to talk, please feel free to offer advice for weight loss, sobriety, whatever you're into. I'm into it myself, trying to achieve some goals. Any way you can help would be great. After 20 minutes on this, I'm done. I'm glad those goals got talked out for sure. Maybe if you say it enough, it'll happen, you know? I achieved 6 months of sobriety the other day, so that was a big goal. Glad I got that. I just want the fitness to follow, you know? Oh, man. I don't really know what to say right now. I wish there were people talking with me. That'd be good encouragement. Talking about goals. One day, the channel Bad Bag Zach, I don't think it's ever going to be huge, but it means a lot to me. And I hope one day it means a lot to somebody else too. I hope that I can help somebody in any way. That'd be, even if a dime is never made from it, just help someone. That'd be the dream, for sure. New watcher, hello, I'm Zach, nice to meet you. Any advice that anybody has on fitness, weight loss, whatever, let me know. Oh, man. Look how low the sweat ring is getting. I'm working, y'all. I'm really working. Whoever's watching, hello, I'm Zach, nice to meet you. Thank you for tuning in. Any advice you have on fitness, whatever, drop it. I want to learn, I want to get better. These last 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes is the hardest. Like, pushing through, making it happen, that whole thing. Man, oh man. Man. It's that final push. 14 minutes, and there's a success for the day, right? That's what it's about. If nothing else goes right today, this is a win. And I think that's cool. That's what you gotta focus on. If nothing else goes right, at least you got in the gym, you made a little accomplishment for today. That's my goal, every day. The hardest thing that happens to me, I do to myself. The world can't touch me. I just challenged the universe. The world's gonna touch me today. Crap. Oh man. So, 6 minutes left until we hit the hour mark. I'm always going to cap these at an hour. So, I will be stopping this live stream at around the 12-minute mark on this. But rest assured, I will be going to 20. Don't ever worry about that. I'm never going to flake on you. How can I expect you to accomplish your goals if I don't accomplish mine? You know? Man. Actually, we have music coming on in the background. I will get a copyright strike if that's in this. So what I'm gonna say is, to anybody who watches in the future, thank you so much. My name is Zach O'Connor. I do live fitness Monday through Friday. I post inspirational, entertaining shorts, and then I do long form content about getting fit, getting sober, everything like that. So that's what you're into. Like, comment, share, subscribe, call me fat. Whatever makes you happy, as long as you're engaging in the content, I'm cool. Again, my name is Zach. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.